Hello and welcome to the Street Crime UK YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Today we look at 5 people who made a total of £1 million from drug dealing and have been jailed for a total of 20 years for pushing cocaine and heroin in Lambeth. 4 of the defendants, Zachary Steele, Zoe Hughes, Andrew Jackson and Dexter Steele, appeared at Woolwich Crown Court and were sentenced as follows. Zachary Steele, aka Pimpy, 31, of Lewisham High Street, was charged with 2 counts of conspiracy to supply Class A drugs and money laundering. He was sentenced to a total of 5.5 years in prison. Zoe Hughes, 26, of Matlock Gardens, Chame, was charged with 2 counts of conspiracy to supply Class A drugs and money laundering. She was sentenced to a total of 4 years imprisonment. Andrew Jackson, 31, of Tintern Street, was charged with 2 counts of conspiracy to supply Class A. He was sentenced to a total of 5 years and 3 months in prison. Dexter Steele, 46, of Lyme Road, was charged with 2 counts of conspiracy to supply Class A. He was sentenced to a total of 2 years and 3 months in prison. Michelle Ives, 27, of Brighton Terrace, was charged with 2 counts of conspiracy to supply Class A. She was sentenced at Woolwich Crown Court to 3 years in prison. Detectives from the Met Specialist Crime Division launched an investigation into the organised crime group. The gang was seen by officers to be operating a large-scale Class A supply chain from a Honda Civic, which was owned and driven by Zoe Hughes. On a typical day, the organised daily supply of heroin and cocaine would begin at 9 AM through to 4 AM the following day, providing an almost constant supply of illegal substances. The overwhelming evidence presented in court proved that the gang had been in operation for more than 2 years, netting an estimated figure of around £1 million per year. At the time of the arrests, searches of address and associated vehicles were conducted, during which officers seized £10,000 at the home of Zachary Steele and £1,000 in coins from his car. The discovery of a further key resulted in the find of 128 wraps of crack cocaine with a street value of £2,560 and 301 wraps of heroin with a street value of £3,010. The trial against Michelle Ives commenced at Woolwich Crown Court, where the jury returned a unanimous guilty verdict on all counts. All 5 defendants were initially remanded in custody for sentencing, but Miss Ives was later released on bail. Detective Constable Martin Reeder said drugs were ordered by customers on a dedicated mobile phone line. When manning the phone line, Zoe Hughes would call herself Stacy and Zachary Steele would use the name Apple or Apps. The drugs would then be delivered at a low visibility meeting places to the buyers. The supply was delivered on a pretty much constant basis, effectively around the clock. So what are your thoughts about this Lambeth-based drugs operation, which saw the gang make £1 million a year? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, stay safe.